probably would be something in the app to stop it from actually making a call come through.
Yeah, I don't think there is that.
To me, it looks like it's not working. Does it? I'll just do it when you go stand in there.
Not going to get to see people.
Okay, can you hear? Testing, testing. Is that coming through? Is that coming through?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. We're just trying to live stream it.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. Unless you shave all your hair off, that would be,
I'm not taking it.
Okay, good. Shall I actually put the clip in there?
Yeah.
Cool. You can stay here, you get a bit back.
And the audio's all set up.
Yeah.
The audio's set up as well.
How's it going?
Cool. Hi, I was just texting you.
There you go.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome.
Tommy, are you able to sit at
Yay.
the desk?
Hello? Hello, hello.
Can we move him? Can we move him forward?
Hello, hello.
Out from underneath that light.
Hello.
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, I'm not looking good.
Take him back. And then we get the bounce off the, so we bring him back this way.
Right up against it.
Yeah, and then if it bounces off the table, then it'll give us an underlight. So, but
Try sitting in. Yes.
Oh, I'm not even at the camera, mate.
your man.
Yeah, thanks.
How you going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, Steve. Oh, better. Stuff. Oh, that's handy. Where'd you get that? Oh,
You guys done whiteys?
I could take this off.
Don't even use a white.
Too much? It's alright, it's alright.
Shadow, what do you got?
Let's give it some mood, eh? How about that? A bit more around towards me.
Alexander.
Yeah, that's not too bad. No?
I
Oh,
thought
you're,
better.
round further.
Yeah, because the shadows went so hard.
Went so hard on the background?
Yeah.
Frame store 10.
What about, yeah, cool.
No worries, right.
Is it better with more? Yeah.
More one.
Put that off. Let's go around. Let's go around that way. No shadow again? Yeah.
It just softened a bit, yeah. Yeah? Excuse me?
Suppose he's only looking.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Bad anyway.
What about just up behind us?
No.
If we look at if that's go to front.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We'll see if we can try it in between the two cameras.
One of them is getting from the side, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's getting it all from the side, so
Yeah. Yeah. It's not too bad. I'll just wipe that. Just wipe it up. I'm happy with
The real guys sit in.
you guys.
sorry. No, it's just Thanks everyone for coming.
just do a couple of minutes to let these guys get set up. Thank you. Thanks for coming down.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You got me?
So
1,
we've
2,
got
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Grant Smith and Inspector Sarah Stewart, who is the Area Commander for Manawatu.
Huh? Yeah. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I don't even know where it's coming.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you have a preference from which side?
Doesn't want to touch anything, but there is. Oh, yeah, that's the Sorry.
Thanks, Rachel. So Sarah and Emil will each give a brief statement, and then they'll be time for some questions.
Let me sit down, just for the record, if we could just say your full name and title back into the microphone, just so we all...
Sorry, stand's not quite working. Oh, sorry. Check, 1, 2.
So do you want to do that sound check now?
Yeah, you say your full
Okay,
name.
yeah. Grant Smith, Mayor of Palmerston City.
And Sarah Stewart, Inspector, Area Commander Manawatu.
Can we just get you to sort of a little bit closer? Just, I know that there's that leg in the way, but...
Is that all right? Happy for us to go ahead. Is everybody ready? Yep. Okay, kia ora koutou. Thank you very much for coming to see us here today. My name is Sarah Stewart. I'm the Area Commander for Manawatu, and with me is Mayor Grant Smith, the Mayor of Palmerston North. We wanted to update you on the situation in Clovelly as it's occurring as we speak. Right now, we continue to have cordons in the Clovelly area surrounding an operation where we are searching for a male we have been looking for since yesterday. We understand that this is an incredibly stressful situation for the community. A number of people haven't been able to go back to their homes at this stage, and others have been displaced over the last 24-hour period. What is our priority, and what will continue to be our priority, is to make sure that everyone is safe. This is an operation where we have an absolute focus on making sure our community is safe and making sure that the situation is resolved with no one hurt or injured. We are working as hard as we can to resolve this as quickly as possible, but what is important is that we do this in a systematic and considered way. We've got highly trained teams of staff operating within the area. They are doing everything they can to make sure that we get a successful resolution for this incident. Our teams have been refreshed from staff from other parts of our areas, so we continue to make sure that we have people in the best position to be able to carry out this operation. We have been absolutely overwhelmed by the support of the community. Even though this is an incredibly difficult time, they have been so confident in our ability and so supportive of us getting a successful and safe resolution. We have had help from the Māori wardens, from community members from the Highbury Whānau Centre, who have all assisted us with families in the area, but also provided support. Also, it's been wonderful to see on our Facebook page members of the community offering comments of support and understanding in relation to this really difficult time for everybody that's involved. Just want to remind the public that the welfare centre has been set up in the Clovelly Tavern. We have police staff operating within that environment who are available to provide any information and assist any members of the public who have any concerns about what is occurring within that area or have any needs in relation to getting back to properties or getting items from properties. We have the absolute focus on resolving this safely, and we would really like Caleb to hand himself in to police. He needs to do this to make sure that this is resolved quickly for the community's sake and for his own sake, and this is a safe and successful resolution. Residents inside the cordons are reminded to remain vigilant and to keep their properties secure. If they have any concerns or worries, to contact 111 and the police will respond immediately. Clovelly School and kindergarten remain closed today as a precautionary measure. So again, I'd just like to reiterate Our absolute priority is making sure that there is a safe and successful resolution to this. It is taking time, and we absolutely understand how difficult this is for the community, but what is important is that we do this in a calm and methodical and systematic way to make sure there is a successful and safe resolution for all. Mayor.
I'd like to agree with the Commander that number one priority really for the City of Palmerston North is community safety. And I would like to commend the community of Clovelly. They've shown incredible resilience. They've shown patience, and we do need to let the police get on with their job. I do believe there's been many offers of support throughout the community, so I'd like to thank those that have done that. And would like just to reassure the community and the city that indeed other schools are safe, and that this has been isolated to that area. So again, community safety is the number one issue here, and letting the police get on with their job, and patience is required. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take a few questions now if you have any.
Hi, Becky from Radio New Zealand. Do you know which house he's in, and if not, which area, and if not that, how certain are you that he's still in?
At the moment, all I'm able to say to you is that we are confident that we have a positive lines of inquiry and that our cordons are containing the area where this offender is.
Can you tell us exactly what he's done?
He has a number of warrants to arrest for a range of offences, and also yesterday when police attempted to stop him, he failed to stop, and we believe he was in possession of a firearm at that time.
Can you confirm that was a shotgun?
I can't confirm anything further than that.
Okay, any threats been made to anyone from the public, or is there any hostage situations happening, or has he shot at anybody?
No.
Is he making any demands? Has he given any indications to why he's doing this?
We have been in communication with a number of people around this, but again, those are operational information that I can't disclose at this time.
Can you tell us what his warrants for his arrest, what they are for?
Well, they're warrants to arrest, so there's a range of offences, from driving offences to some dishonesty offences.
No.
Previous.
Yes.
Have you been in touch with him since this has started?
We are in communication with him, yes.
What role is the family playing? I understand the father's, or the adopted father's been in contact with him. Is he helping you guys?
So we are in contact with the family where it's appropriate, and we will continue to liaise and communicate with members of the family as and when that's appropriate.
How dangerous do you think Caleb is?
So at this stage we have put the cordons in place to ensure the community safety. We will continue to keep those cordons in place until we are sure that there is no further risk to the community and that they can be safely returned home to their addresses.
Do you believe he's a risk to himself?
At this stage, again, we are hoping and wanting Caleb to give himself up. We're wanting him to come forward to police so that we can resolve this matter successfully and safely for everybody involved.
So a couple of fire engines and an ambulance went in. Do you plan to tear gas them out?
We always make sure that we have precautionary measures available. At this stage, we couldn't comment on any tactics. However, that is standard operating to make sure that we have those equipment available.
At what point would you make a move? Is there a sort of cut-off time where you'd move in and make a proactive move?
We're continuing to reevaluate what is occurring, and we will make those tactical decisions as and when the situation dictates it.
Does Caleb have a history of violence or other sort of serious crimes?
I can't comment on that.
Do you know where in the cordon he is? Is there any plans to shrink the cordon? Or?
At this stage, we're maintaining the cordons to ensure the public safety. They will be modified as and when we are sure that it is safe to do so.
Is the doctor father being let in to help look?
At this stage, we are maintaining contact with family members as and when it's appropriate. We're keeping people outside of the cordons who are not residents within those cordons.
Can you tell us about the marae around here? Are they taking in all the residents? Is that right?
Yeah, what's been wonderful last night, one of the Highbury marae opened up their doors to take in residents that didn't have somewhere to stay, and it was organised through our Māori wardens, who have been incredibly helpful all the way through. Again, it's another example of the Palmerston North community and how supportive they are, and incredibly open to assisting others at times like this.
Yes, the Highbury Whānau Centre have been incredible, and we've had lots of offers of support for accommodation, food, medical assistance if some family members need it, so we're grateful to everybody that's provided that.
We spoke to a number of locals this morning who were a bit frustrated at the lack of communication from authorities. Some people had to spend the night sleeping in their cars. I mean, do you think it's acceptable that people had to sleep in their cars last night?
So I'm really surprised. So we had the Clovelly tavern was open last night, and there were locations. We had police officers there who were working with people to find them, help them with assistance with their accommodation, but also to get people back into their homes as and when we were able to. We also had the marae available that had sleeping accommodation as well. So one thing we would recommend people do, if you have any concerns or needs in terms of welfare, is to contact the Cloverley Tavern where the welfare centre is set up. Also, if you like the Manawatu Police Facebook page, we're doing regular updates on that Facebook page, or you can contact the Palmerston North Police Station. You'll be directed to the welfare team.
How many people are displaced?
At this stage, I don't have an update on that, but very few. Most people were able to find accommodation last night, or were able to be located within the marae setting or the Cloverley Tavern.
What led to the decision being made to cordon off the whole of Cloverley?
Again, as I said, this is about community safety, and we always make sure that we are very cautious and ensure that no one can be put in a situation that is at risk to them.
Can you give us a bit more, a better idea as to what the sort of area is that you believe he's in? Is it limited to one house, multiple houses?
Yeah, at this stage, all I can give you is that the cordons are set and we're working within the environment.
And as far as you know, he's by himself?
As I said, there's a number of things which I can't discuss with you, but to my knowledge, there's no one else with him.
What makes you think that he's got a gun?
As I said yesterday, when the police attempted to stop him, he was believed to be in possession of a firearm.
Did he point it at somebody, or did he point something at somebody?
As I said, he was believed to be in possession of a firearm.
Probably just time for a couple more questions so Inspector Stewart can get back to the operation.
Any leads on the missing vehicle?
At this stage, we continue to look for all information and intelligence at this stage. So if there's any sightings, any public has seen a vehicle matching the description we have put out, we appreciate that information.
What leads to you thinking that he's, I know it's been said in previous releases that he's a danger to the public.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think?
Because we believe he's in possession of a firearm. Okay, one more question.
Has police or CADA been in touch with his partner at all?
We are in contact with many members of the family, and will continue to do so as and when it's appropriate. So everybody, thank you very much for coming down today. We really appreciate your involvement and understand how important it is for you to assist us with information sharing with the public, and as and when we get any more updates, we'll absolutely be in contact with you as soon as we can. We've now got our comms team here with us, and they'll be maintaining communication with you. Thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey Craig, James here.
Did you know? Interesting information. Talking about how great the community is surrounded.
That's my colleague. All right, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm sure they are still. Totally still trying to lock down.